Ever wonder why some buildings just don't look or function right? Could it be that the builders should have called an architect? Indeed, it's a common misconception that any construction project is simply about stacking bricks and pouring concrete. The truth is, without the expert guidance of an architect, even the most enthusiastic builder can stumble into pitfalls. This can lead to structures that are less than ideal, both aesthetically and practically. Today, we're going to explore some of these blunders and understand why an architect might have been a good call. So, what are some of these blunders that make us shake our heads in disbelief? First up is improper site selection. It's astonishing how often builders choose a site without considering its suitability for the intended structure. Whether it's a plot prone to flooding, located on unstable soil, or simply not large enough for the planned building, the wrong site can spell disaster. An architect with their extensive knowledge of site could easily sidestep these pitfalls, ensuring that the chosen location is perfect for the intended structure. Next, let's talk about incorrect material usage. A building is only as strong as the materials used to construct it. We've seen buildings where the wrong materials have been used for the wrong purposes. Imagine using porous materials in a high moisture area, or opting for weak materials for a load-bearing wall. An architect would bring in their knowledge of materials and their properties, ensuring that the right material is used the right place, thereby enhancing the longevity of the building. On to poor design considerations. A building should be more than just a structure. It should be a space that is functional, comfortable, and aesthetically pleasing. However, without proper design considerations, we end up with buildings that are too cramped, too dark, or simply unattractive. An architect with their knack for design and aesthetics would ensure that the building is not only structurally sound, but also pleasing to the eye and comfortable to inhabit. Then, we come to the aspect of ignoring accessibility. Buildings that do not consider accessibility for all individuals, including those with disabilities, can be a major design flaw. An architect's understanding of universal design principles ensures that buildings are accessible and usable by everyone. Lastly, lack of consideration for the local climate and environment is a surprisingly common mistake. Buildings that are not designed with the local environment in mind can suffer from a range of problems, poor energy efficiency to accelerated wear and tear. An architect would take into account factors such as sunlight, wind direction, rainfall, and local flora and fauna, ensuring that the building is in harmony with its environment, increasing its lifespan and reducing its environmental impact. As you can see, these mistakes can have significant impacts on the functionality and aesthetics of a building, not to mention the possible financial implications. Let's quickly recap what we've covered in this video. We've seen some prime examples of building projects gone wrong. It's clear that these blunders could have been avoided if an architect had been consulted from the get-go. They have the knowledge and expertise to foresee potential pitfalls and to ensure that every aspect of your build is in harmony. From dodgy foundations to ill-thought-out layouts, we've highlighted the importance of solid planning and professional guidance in preventing these common building mistakes. An architect isn't just about creating a visually appealing structure. They bring to the table years of experience and an understanding of structural integrity, functionality, and sustainability. So don't let your dream home turn into a nightmare of poor design and structural issues. Engage a professional, engage an architect. It's an investment that will pay off in the long run, ensuring your building project is a success from the ground up. Remember, a well-planned building project with the right professional advice can save you a lot of headaches down the line. So before you build, think about making that call to an architect.